What if you could change the way things are moving with your goals in a short period of time? What if I told you that all it took was for you to accept a challenge and a goal for your goal and dedicate yourself to it wholeheartedly? I found that to be one of the best strategies for me to help me get from point A to point B in a lot of my challenges or a lot of my goals. And I can absolutely work for you too. Accepting a challenge can be one of the most enjoyable experiences because you can see the progress in a very short time. One of the first and biggest lessons that I had to learn was that growth truly doesn't come from doing the things that you're most comfortable with all the time. It comes from making the decision to move even though you're not comfortable. And that has worked for me as an author for over a decade now. One of the ways that I have done this was that very early on in my career, I was already writing as a freelancer and creating content for websites, but I wanted to get into fiction. So I signed up for a challenge called NaNoWriMo. A lot of writers and authors are familiar with it. NaNoWriMo has recently come to its structural end. However, it has been around for decades and has been a wonderful challenge for authors to write a novel in 30 days, come up with 50,000 words, which is a wonderful accomplishment. And I signed up for that. And the first time I signed up for it, I forgot it, got locked out of my account, couldn't get back into it because I can't get into the email, and I failed. And to be honest with you, subsequently, every NaNoWriMo I signed up for to try, I failed. But every single one of them got me moving in the right direction. Every single one of them had me going forward despite the fact that I was not necessarily ready otherwise. So the challenges helped. Another wonderful challenge that has been an asset to me is one currently named Stories on Fire, but it started off as 31 stories in 31 days. That is literally writing a short story a day for 31 days during either January or I think most recently we're doing it in September. And this is just getting a prompt, writing a story, completing said short story. And I did that challenge to improve my writing as a short story writer, to improve my ability and my skill in this vein. And it has proven to be one of my favorite ways to start the year because at the beginning of the year, I have accomplished this block of short stories that I can then go on to clean up, publish, expand, add to other series that might already be out. Whatever it is that came out of the prompt a day, I'm able to use them. And it's a great way to say I have accomplished this at the very start of the year. So you know, I didn't do that because I was comfortable with short stories. I challenged myself because I wanted to improve my short stories. And I knew the only way to do that was to set a time frame to dedicate myself to it and then do that. And that's what I did. I created a challenge and I stepped into that role. And since then, I've seen uh, many others joined me in this endeavor and we grow from ourselves and as we are pursuing our goals and our goals become easier to achieve in the short period of time. Keeping all of this in mind, I know that you can succeed with a challenge and I know you can fail for a challenge. But I find success comes when we decide we're going to move forward, whether we finish the challenge or not. And that's what I'm going to do here on YouTube. I have enjoyed being on YouTube both as a creator and as a uh, viewer. And so now I'm going to do that here. Typically, every morning you'll find me writing and creating over on Twitch. Most mornings I'm on with part of the 5 a.m. Writers Club. You will see us get together. Our wonderful conversations and world building and crafting has been wonderful, but it's time to expand. And as I've dragged my feet, I realize that creating a challenge will make the difference for me because it's done so in the past. even when I didn't succeed in those challenges. Keeping that in mind, I will be posting every day for the next 7 days. And this will be a real test of my focus and fortitude because I've got a lot of family and friends that are coming in over the next couple of weeks because we've got graduations and travel plans and all sorts of things coming up and that we're all playing a key role in supporting. So you guys are stuck with me for at least 7 days, but my goal is to hopefully have be able to do this for a full 28 to 30 days. But we'll do this in 7 day blocks because accomplishing any goal should come by breaking it into feasible, reasonable challenge steps. And that's what we're doing. 7 days. Right now, you're going to see me posting every day these shorter little videos because together we grow. Because in time, with effort, we grow. Because getting out of our comfort zones, getting out of the things that we do every day, will help us to expand what we are capable of. I don't have all the answers, but I know that as long as we sit still and we don't try, we don't get anywhere. So I know we can do anything we put our minds to if we try. And that's what I'm hoping to do. Now, as I am posting for 7 days, I want you to come along on this journey with me. I want you to pick something that you want to see change. It might be something small. It might be writing that short story in 7 days. And if you've done that, write another one. And then after you've done that, write another one. Let's get through May and make May a wonderful challenge success. Let's make May the thing that helps all of us move forward. Over the next month, we can see that change that we want to see. We can become the things that are that we want to become and get to where we want to be. And it doesn't mean that in 30 days you will become, if you're writing, a best-selling author, or if you're creating art every day, that you're going to become the top artist or the best-selling creator or the best video editor. But you are going to have dedicated yourself to seeing that change. You're going to have dedicated yourself to moving forward. Even when you were not 100% confident, you were able to. You're going to prove to yourself you can just by dedicating yourself to doing this a little bit more each and every day. So hopefully you will accept this invitation to join me in this challenge and we will make it through this month together, coming out on the other side all the better, whether we hit 30 days of everyday effort or we hit 7. This is the right time to create your right life, whatever form that takes. We can do this. I have all the confidence in my ability to reach this goal and just for this goal to do what I have seen done before and make the difference in my life, and I am confident it can in yours too. So, enough with my rambling, my friends. I love you. I am grateful for your company. I hope you will join me in the challenge. If you will, drop down in the comments. Tell me what you're going to do for this month so we can cheer each other on. And I will see you in the next one.